Alright, what's your
Here for
story,
work?
Grosta?
Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
I don't need to do that now.
If you see my good-for-nothing husband Leifnar on your journeys, tell him he's no longer welcome here.
Alright, well, what happened to Leifnar?
He said he was going east towards the border of Morrowind to trade some of our grain to some folks at Broken Helm Hollow. I waited and waited, and he never came back. Probably shacked up with some elven whore. Good riddance to him, I say. If I only knew where he was, I'd sure give him a piece of my mind.
Alright, well, I tell you what, if I bump into him, do you have a message?
Good. If you see him, tell him Grosta said he can go straight to Oblivion. He's not welcome here anymore.
I'll be sure to tell him that. Can you tell me why he went there?
Well, he said that a few men have been going by to some of the local farms, promising a good price from all the local mills and farms. Leifnar said they'd pay double what you can usually get at the markets. The catch was, he had to head out there with our wood. So not only is Leifnar gone, but a good bit of our supplies as well.
Grust, I have a feeling he isn't shacking up with an elven whore.
Remember to tell that bastard I never want to see his ugly face again.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that. You won't be seeing his ugly face. Bear. Alright, so wolves overran Whiterun Hold. Bears are taking over Riften. And it looks like a lot of them are there. With the odd wolf. Man, no wonder why Temba was so pissed at all these bears. Not those dots are far away. Lydia, are you gonna go after them? Looks like you are. Okay. Normally I wouldn't bother with stuff that far. Oh, they're not that far away. There's another one. All right. You know what? Let's level up that destruction skill. Whoops. Not against Lydia. Another bear. Alright, how do I want to take this bear out? I don't know if I can go head to head with a bear. I guess I'm gonna have to. Alright. I guess we're getting a little stronger. We can take out a bear one-on-one. Well, 15th level, 14th level, so we shouldn't be that difficult. There's more dots over there, but they're far enough away. They're not going to bother us. Alright, Riften, Riften, Riften. You know what? Just stick to the coast. I hear combat music. I don't see combat though. I do see some ore, though, so we will be mining that. Is it a giant? Oh, how the fuck am I going to kill him at level 14? Is he hostile? Well, if he wasn't before, he is now. Alright, we gotta save this. And he's... okay, what are we gonna do here? Wow! He didn't even flinch! Alright, here's where Lesser Sanctuary comes in handy. Not so much against wolves, against giants, yes. Can I weaken him somehow? What do I got here? I just can't get hit. That's basically it. You know what? We're definitely not gonna fuck around here. Man, I'd like a little better loot for a giant. Really? A deer? Maybe if I hit him. Whoa, what do we got here?
Halt! You have no business here, outsider. Leave at once. Ugur, no! This may be the one we need. We need nothing from outsiders. Yamars will provide for us. We cannot carry on this way.
Doesn't look like Yamars is providing very well here.
Yamars charged me with keeping outsiders away from Largishburg. Would you have me disobey him? You were charged with keeping us inside the walls. Have faith, Ugur. I only wish the best for our tribe. Fine. It's your neck. Forgive Ugur's harsh words. She's merely doing as she's been told.
Alright, well, what's going on here?
Our tribe suffers, and we need help. Our chief Yamars was once a strong and proud warrior. Now he is stricken, cursed. He is weak, and so our tribe is weak. The giants sense this, and intrude on our territory. Now they assault our very home.
Oh, is that where he came from?
Help, but I sense that you may be just what we need.
Alright, since you asked it a little bit nicer than Merida and acknowledged our skill, yeah, okay. What can I do for you?
Mars has demanded we stay inside the walls. We cannot leave. I must petition Malakath for relief. This curse must be lifted. But I cannot travel to Malakath's shrine. The ritual must be done here, and I do not have the materials I need. I beg of you, can you bring me troll fat and a Daedra heart? I have no wish to depend on a stranger, but I have no choice.
Okay, well, who is Malakath?
You do not know of Malakath?
Can't say I do.
He is the keeper of oaths, the master of curses. He is quick to anger and slow to forgive. One who wrongs Malakath is one who will endure great torment in return. He demands loyalty and strength from his orcs. We have tried to please him, but he is now angry with us, and so we suffer.
Alright, where exactly do I find this
In
Daedra
Daedra,
Heart?
of course.
Well, yeah, no shit. Okay. I kind of like
Please
this
hurry.
UTub.
We are counting on you.
A-tub. Straight to the point. Now, I think they'll be upset if I loot these orcs. I don't think they have anything worthwhile anyway. Alright, Daedra Heart. That's going to take a while, A-tub. You're just going to have to be patient. But Desdenova can understand how difficult it must be to have a weak and cowardly leader heading their tribe, so she's keen on putting a real orc in charge, I guess. She can definitely understand where A-tub is coming from. She views the current emperor, Titus Mede, as weak and cowardly. Alright, we definitely come a long way since first level when we were running away from a pack of wolves. We're now taking on giants and bears and stuff. And as soon as you mention wolves, they're right there. You know what? Come here. Wolves. And a spider. And a bear. Boy, it's a whole assortment of creatures. Alright. We got range here. Let's get an Atronach. I knew it. I had a feeling my Magicka was... It's only a problem with switching amulets is... Well... I was about to say you forget, but truth is I forget. Alright, we've got a lot of... Well, that's one big-ass frostbite spider. It's one dead frostbite spider. Put our lightning rune here. Well, yeah, that spell, it doesn't give you back your Magicka if it doesn't place the rune. It's one thing I hate about that spell. Oops. I want to raise the destruction skill here. What's this? Wolf. Okay, back to civilization. Hopefully, don't have to exterminate Riften's wildlife. We can just get in there. Actually, I've got to go around the city and actually all the way to the other side of the map, so there'll be a pretty good chance we're going to be culling the wildlife of Riften even further here.
Honest pay for honest work.
Okay.
Honest pay for honest work. Good day. Be careful.
Alright, since I'm at Riften, I might as well see what the city's got to offer us.
Heard they're
Hold
reforming the
and stand
Dawnguard.
down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This
I
one's
consider joining
closed.
up myself.
My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate.
Well,
That's it.
since I'm not riffraff, you clearly are not talking to me. We don't want to get in trouble with the local constable as of yet. And I'm not paying $25 to go to get into a gate.
No. You can use the north gate, or you can head to the next city.
Yeah, I had a feeling he'd say that. Fine. We'll go around. You know what? I bet you I can get in a Riften. Nah. She's probably going to tell me.
Dragons breathing fire in the sky. Vampires brazenly attacking people on the street. It's the end of the world, I tell you.
If you want to enter Riften, use the north gate. Otherwise, we have nothing.
Yeah, I had
to
a
talk
feeling
about.
they wouldn't let you into that gate. That's alright. I want to... If these Khajiit are out there selling their goods, I want to pick up some more moon sugar, so...
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden.
Alright.
The memories, I cannot stand them. You must take them away, return them to a Munshenzel. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now.
Alright, if you insist, I'll take the lexicon.
You must bring it to a Munshenzel. In the West, return it to them. It must go back.
Alright. Think about it. If this lexicon holds power, maybe I want to keep it for myself. Although if it holds power, I'm not quite sure why you gave it to me. Power that you can't handle, maybe. Haha. Alright. The Khajiit are here. But Lydia's not.
Come and see what is for sale, traveler.
I will. I don't think you're not selling it. Where is the lady with the goods? There she is. And where's Lydia? There she is. Alright.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I'm going to have to do some serious crafting. Unfortunately, I don't think Riften has a smelter. You have nothing I can sell these people? Pleated boots?
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright. Let's get some decent prices here.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Well, as long as you have stuff I want to buy,
Take a look.
you're cool by me. Alright. Why don't you buy this basket, bowls... I already have that spell. I have that one. Oh, nice price. Worthless. Nice price. I'm gonna hold on to those. If I remember right, that's a quest item. Oh, I got the troll fat. As I said, Danger Heart, not easy to come by, so she's gonna have to wait. Bread, I'll eat that. Nord mead, I'll drink that. I don't have any use for this venison, though. Alright, do you have anything interesting I want? That would come in handy if I'm facing a frost dragon. Actually, that'd be coming very much handy. I got only 6,500 gold, though. That's a tough one. Alright, let me think about that. What else you got here? Okay, this is what I really wanted. You know what? I'm gonna get that.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
The road makes this one.
Why is that?
Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off.
Alright, who's giving you trouble?
A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really. But many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land.
Well, I could get that back for you.
You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily.
Okay, well, if I find it, I will give it back to you. I'm curious.
Skyrim is filled with all manner of dangerous
Well, tell me about it.
beasts. Wolves, trolls, mammoths, and giants would all like to make a meal of us. But the dragons are the most fearsome. Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt along the roads.
I hope
It is
that
a
you will come to
pity,
do business with
but
us
it
again.
cannot be helped. Perhaps if we continue to show that we can be trusted, they will open their cities to our caravans.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What is the tax for?
For the privilege of
Yeah,
entering the city.
privilege.
What does it matter?
It matters because you're trying to set me up.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
Ignore who?
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I just don't want you to...
Alright, well, I guess you're not from Riften.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Alright, well, why are you here?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Gratitude and trust, they're ephemeral, lady. They are not nearly as dependable as wealth and power. But you were telling me, you were complaining about the Thieves Guild. Why don't you tell me about them?
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association?
That's
They're
actually a
the
good
worst
point.
kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of thieves either.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
Alright, and what's this about Maven Blackbriar?
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Well, who else is in that family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Huh. Sounds like a family of winners.
Safe travels.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Well, what's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Alright, that's that family of winners. Well, what do you think about them?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Alright, well, tell me about this dirt.
Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know?
Tell me more about these Blackbriars.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Alright. I'm not so sure about
I'm really getting tired of
what we
your
got here.
excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadow,
Because she's a
last
thief?
warning, pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
You know, normally Desdenova doesn't butter butter nose into other people's issues, but that's just wrong.
Huh? What do you want?
Tell me your deal.
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll see what I can do.
You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
$9:30, huh? Alright. All the shops are closed. And what do we got here?
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the
A
rat.
temple. I probably have some sort of disease I have to get rid of. So let's check it out. Is that Mara?
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence.
Oh, she does she?
What is it you seek, my child?
Alright, which of the 9 divines do you serve?
We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the
It is,
gods.
huh? Do I want Mara's blessing? Sure, we believe in the 9 divines, not just Talos. Anything that gives Desdenova power, she'll take. Alright, tell me about her blessing.
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands
Oh, I
in
get
the
it.
world.
A favor for a favor.
Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
If it means I can get something out of Mara, sure. What do I need to do?
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Alright. See what we can do.
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence.
What else is in this fancy temple here? Can I take any of this stuff? Doesn't look like it. Probably have to complete that quest first. Won't even let me take a broom. Alright, fair enough. Hall of the Dead. Alright, let's see what we got here. Dead people, I'm guessing.
Come to laugh at the grave tender?
Well, I wasn't thinking about it.
I can see that disapproving look in your eye. If you're trying to ask if I tend the Hall of the Dead alone, then the answer is yes. You think anyone around here is going to lift a shovel to help me? Guess again. Leave the dirty work to old Alessandra. Look, I didn't ask for this job. I got stuck with it thanks to my father.
Okay, you have daddy issues. Do I want to help you? Well, if you can give me something, I'll help you.
I'd like to make the journey to the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun and give my ceremonial dagger to Anders, the caretaker. I believe once it's interred with my father's remains, I'll be at peace with his memory.
You know, I'm not normally, or Desdenova is not the type that goes out of her way to fix family issues, but Whiterun is kind of like our main base of operations, and if I just have to drop off this lady's dagger and I can get her gratitude and maybe something else, I will do it.
I hadn't asked you because I was afraid you'd say no. I appreciate your help. Here, I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest.
Alright. We're not going to ask about the story behind it.
Be cautious. The pilgrimage to the shrine
Desdenova's only really looking, again, for people who might be able to vouch for her in a future, influence, any favors she can acquire, so it's not so much the noble path of doing it because it will make people, the community, better. It's actually kind of selfish, actually. She's just like, okay, give me the dagger, I'll do it. So we won't inquire as to the story, because we're not totally interested in that. Okay, what else does Riften have to offer us? The shops are all closed. You know what? Let's take a little nap here.
You've never seen me all this upset about anything.
If you've got the coin,
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Eh,
Huh?
lass? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Eh, lass? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
Alright, well, how could you know that?
It's all about sizing up your mark, lass.
we talked about
The
this.
way they walk,
Talon,
what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
Alright, that's nice, but what exactly does that have to do to me? Do with me?
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
What are you talking about?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
Alright. I do like being well paid.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branchay's pocket without him noticing.
Another round.
I think you've had
Okay, so
Maybe you should head
why exactly are we going to set Branchay up?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know.
yourself.
I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
I'm not sure.
they're afraid of you. Maybe it's your breath. How should I know?
They always try to take advantage of me.
What's going on
Give them an
here?
inch and they'll take a mile.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Walk out on your hands. Then we'll both be in trouble.
Alright, well, what's this about the Empire?
You're not from around here. Imperial spy, perhaps? They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs. And by Talos, I'll not lose anyone else.
Well, I can certainly understand your hatred to the Empire. In fact, I feel the same way. Tell me about your daughter.
Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
I wonder if there should have been a quest associated with his daughter. Desdenova would really like to help this guy out, but doesn't look like she can do anything.
Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
My
What's your
problem is you trying to rip off that kid.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of
It's not
story.
that simple.
All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
I don't know if that's going to happen. What's your
Still
deal?
here.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Alright, well, what's this message?
Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Is there a particular reason why you're not doing this yourself? Oh, doesn't sound that hard to do. Fine.
Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid.
I
for
better
your
be.
time.
But you need to tell me why you're not doing this yourself.
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Oh, and the pieces come together. Alright, I have a feeling neither of you legitimately own or can sell that horse. We'll see about it. We'll see.
Look, I already said Shadra
I
doesn't owe
haven't
me a
decided
thing, so
whether
get
I
off my
want
back.
to mess around with the Blackbriars. I do.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
I do want some, a nice bed and a nice drink, though.
What can I get you? Mead? Wine?
A room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Looking for a place to
I
stay?
am. You just gave me one. Right? Here? Settling into a nice warm bed, Desdenova thinks about what she has encountered in the Rift. Thieves operating brazenly in the open, the corrupt Blackbriars, cowardly orcs in charge, underhanded schemes everywhere. It all makes her wonder if the Greybeards' passivity and contemplation is a waste. What good is power if it's not used? If Shadra had the power to shout Sapphire into 1,000 pieces, he would not have to live his life in fear. If Miol had real power, and not this gratitude and trust nonsense, then she could dump Maven Blackbriar's corpse into Lake Henry. If Desdenova had more power, Sven would be singing right now at the Sleeping Giant Inn. Power solves problems. Power solves problems. Let's eat a piece of cheese. Go to bed.